So if you're a registered nurse in the United Kingdom and you've not heard of this agency, or you're not yet registered with this agency, then you are missing out on a lot. So why am I saying this? I did just one shift with this agency and you won't believe how much they paid me. Guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to another video. So my name is Diana. On my channel I do share tips on how you can migrate to the United Kingdom and also basically life as a nurse in the UK. So in this particular video, what I'm going to talk to you about is how much an agency that I've registered with paid me. So you can tell from the title of this video. So let me tell you a little bit more about how nurses make extra money. If you are here working already, I believe you know this. So apart from you doing your main job as a tier 2 nurse, you are also allowed to do extra hours, and those extra hours you can decide to do it in your hospital, or you can register with an agency and then pick up shifts anywhere else. So some of the benefits you get when you register with an agency is that, number one, the agency rates are quite high. The hourly rates are very, very high compared to you doing an extra shift in your own ward or in your own hospital. And number two, you tend to choose the shift or which clinical area you want to work in. So you are not only restricted to working only in your specialty. So if you feel confident enough to go to another hospital and work in your medical ward, surgical ward, so far as you are confident, you are competent, you've got all your competencies signed off and everything, you are good to go. And you also choose which area you want to work in. So you can pick up shifts in areas that are close by, so far as there is a shift available in hospitals that are closer to where you live, or you can choose to go anywhere else. And one good thing is, if you drive, it even gives you an added advantage because you can go as far as you want, and it gives you that exposure. You get to meet people, you learn a lot, you know, about different hospitals and what they do. I remember I did one shift in another hospital, and how they did their medication was totally different from how we do ours in a hospital. So at least it gave me an insight on what goes on in other hospitals. So if you're a full-time registered nurse, you are expected to work at least 37.5 hours per week. So this works out like you doing 3 long days in a week and then additional 4 long days. So within a month, you do 3 long days and 1 4 long day. So you realize that there are a few days off within the week where you can do whatever you like and you are free to pick up shifts wherever. So what I did was I registered with one agency, and the name of this agency is Thornbury. So I believe that if you're a registered nurse in the UK, you might have heard of this agency. So if you are not registered, after this video, please just stop whatever you're doing and go and register. One thing I like about this agency is their pay rate is exceptional. It's so high, and they are well known within the United Kingdom. They have shifts all over the country, and they have shifts in so many specialties. So if you are a registered nurse in the intensive care unit, if you have A&E background, medical, surgical, wherever your specialty is, you can always get shift with them. And they have exceptional rates for bank holiday pay. So since I registered with them, I've done a few shifts. Their process is so easy, and because their rate is so high, most people think it's so difficult to get with this agency. But I can tell you for a fact that I think I was even the one who delayed the process, because sometimes when they ask me for certain documents, I mean, because of work schedule and all that, I'm not able to get them the documents as quick as it was expected. So their registration process is not as long as people think. So after going through their registration process, they will send you a link to download an app. On this app, you will see all the shifts. Another good thing about them is you pick up the shift that you want. So there are agencies who will be calling you all the time asking if you're available for shift. Honestly, I don't really like that, because I would really want to just pick up the shift as and when I want. I don't want people to be calling me, or the agency to be calling me, are you available, and all that. So with this Thornbury, you download the app, you can see all the shifts that are available, those that are within your area, those that are far, and it tells you which ward. If you are A&E nurse, it will state, it also states how much they're going to pay you. So you do it at your own free will. You get the time to go through all the shifts, and then you pick up the ones that you want. It tells you how far it is or how close it is, and then you can calculate how long it's going to take. If you don't drive and you need to go by public transport, with the app it will direct you to where you can calculate how long it's going to take for you to get there. So I don't drive, so what I normally do is I try and pick up shifts that are a bit closer to me, so that it will be easier for me to go back and forth. So I'm going to demonstrate to you how you can go on their app on your phone, and then go through the shift and book which ones is most suitable for you. So I'll just go on the app, which is called the Quick Nurse app. So I'll just click on the Quick Nurse app, and if you want to look for shifts, you click on Find Shifts. So this is what comes up when you click on Find Shift. So these are the shifts available today. So that's the name of the hospital, how far it is from where I am. That's 20 miles. That's the name of the ward. And that's another hospital, Royal Surrey. It's 20 miles away from me, medical ward. So let's say if I'm interested in picking this shift, I'll just click on the name of the hospital, and then it tells me which ward. So it's a long day shift starting from 7 to 7:30, and that's the name of the ward, which is Aubrey Medical Ward. And if you want to know how much it's going to pay you, you go down to the rates breakdown. And so for the 12-hour shift, you're going to be paid 447.75. So that is how much you're going to get paid. If you want to know what else is expected of you before you can book the shift, you can click on Client's Notes, and then it tells you. So now let's talk about this shift that I'm talking about. I've got the pay slip right here with me, so I'm just going to show it to you, give you a breakdown of how much they paid, the total number of hours, and what their hourly rate was, and how much I got in total after all the deductions. So one thing about this agency is they have exceptional rates for holidays. So this shift I did was on Christmas Eve, entering into 25th. So 25th is considered a holiday. So the hourly rate for that 25th was £70 an hour. You won't believe it, £70 an hour. So because it was a night shift on the 24th, entering into 25th, so from 24th, from 7 o'clock in the evening on the 24th, I was paid the normal rate, but then from 12 a.m. entering into 25th, that was when the £70 an hour started counting. I'll show you how much I got paid for this shift. I'm so excited because I'm talking about money. So let's have a look at how much this agency paid me. So this is the pay. So this is the pay slip for this shift I talked to you about. So it was a 12-hour night shift. And normally for every shift you are entitled to have a break. So I had 1.5 hours break, which was deducted from the 12 hours, and it's not paid. All breaks are not paid, even for your normal jobs, breaks are not paid. So that made it a total of 10.83 hours. That's showing over here. And so the rate was £64.47 per hour. And this £6 was added on top. It was because it was a holiday pay. So 64.47 added to the £6 made it a total of 74.47 an hour. So that was how much I got paid an hour. So if you go down here, you see the total number. If you go down here, you see how much I was paid in total. That was 654.69 just for that one night shift. So obviously they do their own deductions for pension, NI, tax and all that. So these are the deductions, and this is the total deduction of £208.81. So let's see how much I ended up getting after all these deductions. I ended up getting £445.88, £445.88 for that one shift alone. So guys, if you've not yet registered with this agency, come on. So that is how much this agency paid me, and I hope that if you are not yet registered with an agency, I hope this encourages you to get registered with an agency, because honestly, this amount of money, it's what has sustained me right from the time I was paid up until now. And honestly, they pay every week. So once you do the shift, you just take a picture of your timesheet and you send it off to them. They process it, and then within the following week you get paid. One good thing about this agency, they also pay for your transportation. So if you don't drive and if you go by public transport, you just take a picture of the ticket, the train ticket as well. And if you drive, they also pay for the mileage because they know how long it took you to get there. So I hope this encourages you, and if you are yet to migrate to the UK, there is hope. There is still an extra way of you getting some extra cash on the side. So if you like this video, if you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing, like it. At least it motivates me to bring you a lot more content. See you in another video. Bye.